Where is the first place you're gonna go in the bus? What is the maiden voyage gonna be? What are the plans for your travels? I need to get clear with you guys as I'm getting clear with myself what the actual plans are with the bus. The tools of choice today. Some kind of little chisel thing, a screwdriver, a smaller screwdriver, and a wire brush. I'm just scraping all of the skunk off the windows. Kind of a time-consuming task. I used to get really anxious when people would ask me what my plans are with the bus. That's because there was no plans. There was nothing. I was in the middle of a heartbreak living in a back room at my grandmother's house. It wasn't just the breakup. It was so many different pieces of my life that fell apart the year before. I don't know if I can call it depression. I mean, I was really low. That was the lowest I'd ever been in my life. And for a while, I wasn't thinking about the future. I was honestly just baby stepping from one minute to the other, trying to make it from one day to the next. That might sound really pathetic, but that was my reality for a pretty long time. So when I was that low, I didn't want any responsibilities. I was honestly just trying to figure out a way to escape everything. This gunk I'm trying to get off, some of them come off really easy and some of them are really wedged in there. I've always been somebody who doesn't necessarily agree with the structure of Western society. So much about our culture is toxic in my opinion, and even though I didn't know what I wanted for my future, I knew I wanted a way out of that. The bus was the only thing that made sense to live minimally and to design the way I wanted to live and just figure out the rest later. I won't drag on with that too long because that was my reality for a while, but so much has changed since then. I have changed so much since then. Hard times have always been something that have served me so well once I'm on the other end of it. I started to get this sense of, what if my life isn't over? What if at 30 years old, my life is just beginning? And that feeling fueled me. I love traveling. I can't explain what it does for me. But I also love community. I love knowing the natural landscape around me, how the seasons are going to change around me, what kind of creatures I can expect to see. That sense of home and familiarity and belonging. Just honestly, nomadic life, although it seems so beautiful, is not something that appeals to me personally all that much. And a tiny home is so much more to me than nomadic lifestyle. It's conscious living, conservation, self-reliability. Ultimately just a challenge. I know there's people who live in tiny little vans and they're gonna be like, girl, you have a whole bus, what do you mean challenge? But it is. I grew up in a house. Living in a small space like this would be a challenge for me, and I'm excited about that challenge. So say a year from now, what do I want my life to look like? Honestly, somewhat similar to what it looks like right now. My boyfriend has a property that I've fallen in love with. We've been doing so much gardening and planting. We just put some trees in the ground, and the bus has a really good space here. Living in the bus on this property, having the opportunity to rent his house, which is going to be an awesome stream of income for us. That security to jump all in my business and make that side of my goals and dreams come true, as well as support my boyfriend because he has his own business as well, and being able to support him in that lights me up so much. You're probably like, so Kai, you wanna just live in your bus while it's parked at a house somewhere? Honestly, yeah, I do. At least for chunks of time. So then I guess the question is, do I wanna live in the bus forever? No, probably not. you know, who knows what happens in a year or two. But what I do know is that I need to work a whole lot more at my job to make money to pay for the build, and I need to put a load of more hours in to actually get the build done. So, until further notice, that will be what I'm doing. Hopefully next week we'll be putting the windows in, but who actually knows? Thanks for being here.
It looks so dark over there.